All right. Hello, YouTube. Good evening. Welcome to the WFO Racing League's Twisted Tuesday K&N Pro Series right here at Atlanta tonight, live. I'm going to bring you I think I might have set it for 135 laps of action. In Atlanta, mile and a half. Got some new drivers in here. Going to be really, really competitive. So you guys are in for a good show tonight. I'm going to mute my mic and take you down to the current drivers meeting. That way you guys can hear the drivers meeting going on before we get this thing started tonight.
And Red Raider down there.
Yeah, they're,
Not really.
don't
Don't touch them.
Okay. All right. First thing, we're gonna take a vote real quick. But just to let y'all know, I reserve the right to dismiss it if y'all fuck up. All right. This track's wide enough for 3 wide. So y'all take a vote. 3 wide on the restarts going in turn 1, or do y'all want it on the backstretch?
I think because of all the people.
I would say backstretch.
Backstretch, please.
Backstretch.
That's
Do
way
backstretch.
safer.
It's the first night. You're right.
Backstretch would be safer.
All right. No 3 wide on the restart. You gotta wait till you backstretch.
Copy.
Majority spoken. All right, same rules as ever. Go on green. Leader has lane choice. He just got to say it with 1 lap to go, but not on the initial restart. You start where you start on initial restarts. All right, first thing we're gonna take a vote real quick. Like I said, no 3 wide to the backstretch. Right when you're coming down pit road under caution, it will be right lane only. No racing down pit lane. If somebody is going slower than you, going down pit road, and they're going well below the speed limit, please hold your temper and just let me know before you reach the restart. And I will take a look at it, okay? And I'll see how slow he's going, and then I'll go from there, okay? I'm not saying I'm going to penalize anybody. It just depends on how bad it is. But please, everybody, pay attention to the pit speed, which is 50 mile an hour. Because people like to race getting on and off pit road, and that's where they gain positions. All right. We got 3 strike rule for you new guys. First time you cause a caution, you'll get the EOL. Second time you cause a caution, you get a black flag, a stop and go penalty at the green cone. Third time, you will be asked to park for the night. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No arguments. All right. And then I see we got a bunch of new guys here. See, we got a full room tonight.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Say someone accidentally causes a caution. Are we allowed to go on the radio and tell them that they're sorry it wasn't intentional?
Keep it short. Everybody loves, somebody to speak up and say, hey, that's my fault.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with it, okay? But just keep it short. I don't want a damn 45-second conversation when I'm trying to say something.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay? And then you got to think about the leader of the race is trying to call out where the pace car is, keep from getting ran over from behind. Okay? So, after, if you want to apologize to somebody, at least wait till everybody done caught up with the pace car, and then that person done cool down a little bit. Shit happens.
Yeah,
all right.
okay.
Keep short and sweet. Any other questions?
I got a few things to add. First off, I want to welcome all the new members over here to WFO. Thank Robbie Yachty for putting up all those recruitment races that brought some good guys over here. Few of you I got a chance to race with or practice with, and I had a lot of fun and enjoyed it. Make sure, I know tonight there's a lot of car numbers messed up, So let's make sure that if I didn't get back with you on an email or you didn't talk with me or Hal in here to get your car number straightened out beforehand, that we get that straightened out before next week so it doesn't affect points or anything like that. So the correct way to do your car number is once you know what car number you're running here, go into your paint on iRacing to your K&N car and change the number in the K&N car. All of our races go up under hosted sessions and not league sessions. So it's really important that you have the correct car number on so when you go in that hosted session, the car number's right. If we were doing it in league sessions, we'd just give you a number in the portal, and then it would assign you that number during the session, but we don't do it that way. We have 2 different league portals that we use, so it almost makes it impossible for us to set it up on the league session. We might look at doing that in the future. I say that every season, but one season I'm probably going to get around to doing it. Anyone else have any questions about car numbers or anything?
Kind of.
Go ahead.
So now that iRacing has the thing where you don't have to have the service numbers on the car, like on the side, possibly like towards the end of the season, towards changing that so that if you wanted to run your number on the quarter panel, now that it's available to.
I'm lost. You lost me already.
Well, I
Like
think
they changed it. They changed it to where you don't have to have your number on the door anymore.
Really?
You can disable the numbers on the hosted to where if you paint a number on your quarter panel and make your number that, it'll show up as that.
Well, I think that's still going to be up to the league owner to decide if we're going to have that or not.
Well, yeah, and that's something that we're going to have to think about. And the reason I'm thinking of it for is admins being able to see the cars well, what number it is during a caution. And
Yes.
Some of you guys that even like to go back and watch a broadcast, or you got family that watch it, it might be a little bit more difficult for them to see it in the broadcast. So it's something that we'll discuss as we go through this season. It's nothing that we're going to let happen this season, though. Not at this point.
All right, you through, Vern?
Yep.
All right, back where was I? Hell. All right, no arguing. No arguing with the admins. If I make a call, you just gotta deal with it, and we'll talk about it after the race. Okay. Am I missing something, Vern?
No, you covered it pretty well. I mean, you went over the general rules, right? When to start and all that. No blocking.
That's why you was talking. Yeah.
No blocking until 10 to go.
Until 10 laps. So.
Yeah, other than that, as long as you got all that, then they're probably good to go tonight. Just remember, I know there's new guys here, and we have a lot of guys in here that have been here since the beginning of WFO, 3 seasons ago. So just remember, all of us were new here at one time. So let's try to give these new guys a little bit of a break. Same way with the new guys. You're going to find a great group of guys over here, but you're going to have to earn their respect on the racetrack. So race each other the way you want to be raced. Don't be, if you're not rough with the other guy, he's probably not going to be rough with you. And it's like I tell people every week, when we're out on the racetrack, we're competitors. And I'll be honest with you, I have a lot of friends in here when I'm in Discord. But when I get in a car, I don't have any friend but me. And I know a lot of you are the same way. But keep in mind that they're going to race you the same way you race them. Be patient, guys. It's a long way to go. So just be patient, and let's have good racing to the end.
All right, I got a couple more things. On these restarts, guys, we need to close the field up going into turn 3. You ain't got to be right up on somebody's bumper, but I want you to be close. I don't want the field stretched out and hear somebody complaining that somebody's lagging too far back. Okay? And if you're not happy where you are on the restart and you want to move to the back, I'm not giving EOLs out. But you can announce it before the restart that, hey, I'm going to stay high. I'm going to let the field go by. But you must take the restart and go like normal. That way you don't get ran over and you don't cause an accident.
You can also pit like the lap before with 2 to green. You can pit.
Yes, you
Wait,
sure can.
John, I actually have a
Hold,
question.
hold on. I just want to let y'all know that you new guys know I have no friends up in the tower. I'm hard on everybody. You break the rules, you're getting a penalty.
2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. If you guys got
So if someone does not go like at all, we go high, right?
If somebody does not go, you still must hold your position. No change in lanes. You must slow
Cross.
down because you got other people that's coming and that's starting on the outside and the outside goes to moving, but the inside don't. You cannot change lanes and go to the outside because you're going to get ran over and you're going to cause a bigger accident.
All right, and then if someone goes to the back on like during the restart, we're allowed to go through, right? If they're purposely letting us by on the high side.
Say again?
Like you said, if someone wants to drop to the back, but they're starting mid-pack and they're on the high side, going into one, we're allowed to make a 3 wide, right? If they're all the way up by the wall, just off the gas.
If he announces it and says, "Hey, I'm going to drift back. Y'all go low," I'm okay with that. I'm not going to penalize anybody unless that person who said that couldn't hold his line. He's going to get a penalty.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys. You probably need to get.
move me up.
You probably need to get to your
Yep.
team rooms now if you're going to go there. I know you've only got about a minute left. I wish everybody good luck tonight.
Good luck.
Good job.
Good luck,
Paul.
everybody.
Good luck, Andrew. Go,
Hey, thanks
go
for
down
allowing
to
me to race
DTV.
this league. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
Can I have a Discord admin please move me up with?
Good job qualifying, Audley.
Is there a way that we could get a TI Racing?
I'm working on it right this second.
Okay, thank you, buddy.
Don't forget to move me up.
Nation, you got a copy, buddy?
What's
I
up?
got you drug up here in the broadcast booth tonight.
I don't have that track, bro.
You don't need the track to stay up here and talk. You know about the league and about racing and different stuff like that. So I think you can hang out and have a conversation and watch the broadcast while you're doing it, right?
I can.
Well, all right.
Can you give me about 20 minutes? I was getting ready to get in the shower.
Yeah, you can mute out and go take a shower or whatever you got to do, and we'll get
All right,
to
bro.
you when you get
I'll
back,
be right-
man.
I'll be right back, man.
Sounds good. All right, YouTube, we are live and back at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the WFO Racing League Twisted Tuesday K&N Pro Series. And we are about ready to go green. Guys are sitting there right now getting ready for the pace car. I got a couple things to get going here, and we're going to try to get these cameras working. There we go. We're on the field now. We'll get you a starting grid up real quick. Starting on the pole tonight, you got the 44 of Robbie Yachty. Outside of him in second, you got the 92 of David Altum. Inside second row, Jeff Martin in the 15 tonight and Troy Sabat in the 14. Inside third row, we got Wesley Whitfield in the 4. Outside of him is going to be Adam Tips. Starting seventh tonight, you got Garrett Helmlinger. Outside of him is going to be Landon Deerholt. Starting ninth tonight, you're going to have Thomas Conheady. It's Thomas' second week with us in the K&N, and Hal Amy starting on his outside in 10th place. Starting 11th, you got the 73 of Curtis Stickle. On his outside is going to be last week's winner, Nick Gardner, in the 41. Starting in the 13th, you're going to have Christopher Lewis in the 111. To his outside will be John Sanu in the 86. Starting 15th is going to be Jonathan Roberts driving the 74. And Walt Augenwitz, Augustinwitz. I'll try to pronounce that correctly. Walt, if I'm wrong, you can correct me later, driving the 19. Starting 17th, we got the 62 of Kyle Murphy. To his outside in 18th is going to be Brett Osborne in the 99. We got Matthew Tallman in the 6, starting 19th. And starting 20th, we got Hal Amy Jr. So we got a father and son team out there. Hal Amy Jr. be starting 20th. 21st, we got Corey Vaughn in the 45. 22nd, we're going to have Jared Cox in the 27. Starting in the 23rd position is going to be Steve Blankenship in the 8. Outside of him is going to be Cody Beery in the 59. Starting in the 25th position, we got the 88 of Mr. David Mayhem Moody. All right, that's going to be your starting grid tonight here in Atlanta. We got pretty good car count. Should make for some really good racing. Take a good look at the field here. Look at it from the spectator view. All right, fans, we're getting ready to go green here in Daytona, or not Daytona, I'm a week off. We're in Atlanta Motor Speedway, the 1.5 mile track, Atlanta Motor Speedway. See Robbie Yachty taking the green and pulling out to the lead to start with here. There we go. Got some good racing up front already. Robbie Yachty in that 44 car leading the field down into turn 3 here in Atlanta. You got the 15 of Jeff Martin on his inside. Jeff looked like he got a little loose on that bottom, tried to save it and got loose again. We got a caution flag and they're wrecking back behind it. We'll have to get us a replay look and see what happened. We know that the 15 got loose, but I'm not sure if anyone made contact with him after that. So let's take a look at the instant replay here and see exactly what happened. Just as I suspected, maybe a little slight contact between the 15 and the 92 upset the 15's car, and he looked like he had it saved. He did have it saved and went back up on the track and got hit on that outside, so that's going to wad some cars up for some guys early here. That's a little bit unfortunate. Oh, and to see that 3-car Hal Amy in there. Man, that's rough for these guys. And I know there's some guys smoking, going to have to use their fast repair on lap 1. And that's not the way you want to start a race here. But these guys will get it fixed up. We'll get another chance at a restart here. And I still expect we're going to see some great racing tonight in Atlanta. Back up front, we're on the 44, Mr. Robbie Yachty, starting on the pole position tonight. Robbie's got a new driver here. His name on iRacing is David Altum, but I believe he told us his name was... I don't want to say it because I don't want to say it's the wrong one. I want to say Dylan, but I don't think that's right.
Hey, Vern, I guess I'm up here with you today, if that's all right.
All right, we got Jared Cox, driver of the 27 car, up in the broadcast booth. Jared, how you doing, buddy?
Well, doing pretty good. I'd like to be racing here, but it wouldn't let me take the grid for some reason, so.
Did you get a black flag in qualifying by chance?
I did.
Okay, if you key up in iRacing, you can get John to clear that for you, and you still might be able to get out on the track. Usually, I think if it's cleared, even if it's in the session and don't remove you from it, you can still get out on the track. In the future, anytime, Jared, that you get a black flag like that, let the tower know about it so we can get it cleared. And we got a pretty good crowd on hand watching the broadcast tonight. Good to see all the people show up and support WFO Racing League. Good to see the drivers show up for these series and support it. I know there's a little concern with some new drivers tonight, but I got a chance to check out most of these guys, and I even got to race with them some over the weekend and had a lot of fun. I can tell you that we got some talent in the field for sure. Jared, what do you think about what you've seen so far? Well, he muted out. He's trying to get cleared out on his black flag so he can join that field out there. I know he'd rather have fun out on that track than up here in the broadcasting booth. But we're going to have some fun up here in the broadcasting booth as well. And I think I'd rather have fun up in the broadcasting booth tonight than out on the track, because I know how frustrating it can be getting behind the wheel of those cars. Take a look at some of the other drivers back here. That's going to be the 54 of Adam Tips. He's got a couple teammates riding around him. Look for the 77.
Yep, I'm back.
You in the car now?
Yeah.
Good deal.
No, I'm here with you. I'm broadcasting. It
Wouldn't work.
He said that it wasn't showing. So.
Yeah, I think you got to do it during that session.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't for sure because it like gave me the black flag and it said disqualified, and then we were in the meeting. But no big deal. I'll take a race off.
Well, you get we'll call it an off race, but we'll just give you a broadcast night.
Sounds good to me.
All right, we're going to get ready for the restart here in Atlanta. Robbie Ottie's still in that number 1 spot. He only had to hold on to it for about a lap there before we went under caution. To his outside is going to be Troy Sabat in a 14. What do you expect to see tonight, Jared?
Realistically, probably just a whole lot of laying back and letting the race come to them. I know that's what I would be looking for.
Yeah, I would have kind of...
They fall off real fast.
I would have kind of thought that until I seen the start of the race, and it got pretty dicey up there in a hurry, which kind of surprised me this early.
Yeah, there's always, the guys that kind of want to get out front and do, kind of get a little bit of a run on everybody and stuff like that, just to see what they can, if they can get out there and get the clean air. They're pretty much running away with it. So you got a couple guys, that are trying to do that, but.
Well, just as soon as you say that, you got a heck of a battle for the lead between the 14 of Troy Sabat and the 44 of Robbie Otti. These two are side by side. Troy Sabat on the bottom, Robbie Otti on the top. And now you got the 3rd place car. That looks like the 59 in 3rd there. No, it's going to be the 99 of Brett Osborne. So you got 2 new drivers in the 14 and the 59 that are running right up front there and giving Robbie Otti a fit. That shows you the kind of talent that we went out and recruited over this past weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's always good to see not necessarily guys in the league and able to kind of mix right in with everybody.
Exactly, and that's the whole key to it, is you want to try to keep the field as competitive as possible. Oh, the 44 Robbie Otti just got in the wall out of the turn there, and that's going to cost him. I believe that's going to put the 99 up to 1st place now. That's going to be Brett Osborne in the 99 here tonight. That's a pretty, that's a mistake you don't really want to make this early, isn't it, Jared? Getting in that outside wall when you're up there leading.
That's definitely for sure. These cars don't slow down about a second and a half with some damage, and I mean, good thing is there's unfortunately a crash now, but able to get in and fix that up a little bit. So good news for him.
Yeah, taking a look at this 99 Sim Speed Shop car. That's a familiar paint scheme. I actually, it's been a little over a year ago, I ran a similar paint scheme for Sim Speed Shop than the one he's running tonight. So, kind of reminisces my old Xfinity car I drove with their name on it.
Yeah.
Brett's one of the new guys, and he's up there wheeling it. I mean, he's got a 2-second lead on Robbie Otti and almost a 5-second lead on 3rd place now, and we're under caution again, it looks like.
Yep. Yeah. Caution.
You got a car number on that?
Let me see if I can go back.
If I can find a beat-up car or something close to it, I can probably get back there. Let's just take a shot in the dark here. See if we can get on the right camera and find something. Nope, that didn't work. I see the 3 car. I don't know if he had that damage from the first caution or what happened here.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately not seeing anything here either.
Yeah, I didn't catch it, and I don't think the replay is even gonna let me near getting it right if you don't get close enough on the car number. We're gonna head back to live and try and get on a driver here. We're on the 28 car. And that's gonna be Andrew Combs, I believe.
Yep, that is Andrew.
I'm wanting to say he's a new driver, but I think Andrew's been over here and raced with us before.
Seems new to me, but I'm not too sure.
Maybe the first season he was here for a race or two. I can't remember. I think it might have been the first season that he come over. But he's definitely been here before. That's a very familiar name to me. I think we might actually have some people that are out of contention after that one.
Yeah, very, very well possible.
We'll have to see how the lead shakes out here after the pit stops. Might had some guys play some little bit of pit strategy here. I see the 8 car of Steve Blankenship out front, followed by the 86 of John Sanu and the 88 of Mr. David Mayhem Moody.
Yeah, they all stayed out here. I foresee them probably coming down here with about 2 to go back to the back of the pack, because, you know, all 3 teammates of mine was kind of their strategy of running in the back for a little while. So I see them coming down here, maybe, or maybe they just want to get up there and see what they can do out front.
Now you're seeing that last bit of action was probably close there to the back part of the field, is why we missed it. And after seeing that and dodging it, they probably figured it'd be safer to stay out and get up to the front part of the field.
You know what? That very well could be.
As I say that, it looks like the 88 just peels off on the pit road here.
Yeah, he's coming in and probably getting out of everybody's way. He's that Dave Moody. He's a great fellow, but you know, you and I both know he doesn't have the seat time as a lot of these drivers do. And there's one thing in the team chat there that he really hates getting in people's way. As much as, you know, everybody hates, you know, when somebody is in their way, whether it be a lapper or you're fighting, you know, for a position, you want to get around that guy. Moody's definitely one of them that's just kind of like, you know, he wants to do everything that he can to get out of your way and let you, you know, have a clean race.
Yeah, I've told people before, you don't meet a nicer set of guys than Mr. Steve Blankenship and David Mayhem Moody. Even though we call him Mayhem, they're really nice guys, and you're exactly right. They don't want to hold anyone up or get in their way or anything like that. So they'll usually start in the back. But I can tell you, Steve's really competitive too.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely, you know, he's not one to just kind of give you a line, but he is also one that.
All right, we're back to green here, Jared. Green flag again at Atlanta. Lap 15 now. Lap 15 now. 135. Steve Blankenship in that 8 car working the high side. You got Troy Sabat in that 14 car down on the bottom working to his inside. And you got, actually, that's Garrett Helmlinger in the 77 up there battling third there.
So all them guys, you know, take that low line there, and Steve's glad to give it to them. He knows they all have, you know, fresh tires and have that speed coming off that turn.
Yeah, don't look back too far, but I see that 99 of Brett Osborne working his way right back up there.
Yeah, he is making the inside move there.
We've seen that he was able to work his way up front and pull out to about a 2-second lead before that caution come out the last time. But looks like Steve's holding on real good on that outside in that 8 car. Oh, Garrett Helmlinger in the 77 into the wall.
Into the wall, comes down into the 28 there.
Are we wrecking again? Or did they get it straightened out?
No caution yet, so I assume they got that straightened out.
All right, well, they're straightening that out. We're going to scroll through the field a bit here. It's going to be the 99 of Brett Osborne, the 17 of Thomas Conheady. Thomas has worked his way up there into the 4th place now. Go back one from him is going to be the 41 of Nick Gardner running up in the top 5. He's another one, just a heck of a nice guy. It was really good to see him get that win in Daytona last week.
Yeah, Nick Gardner is a fantastic guy. I know me and Adi got to talk to him a little bit in the shootout there for the Cadillac series, and he's a very, very cool guy, very, very down to earth, great to talk to, just well-spoken person.
And we've seen a little bit of damage when I went on that 77 car on the right front. Taking a look back here now at the 28 car of Andrew Combs. He's in a heck of a battle as we speak right here. And that looks like it might be with the 54, and that would be Adam Tips. That's going to be the teammate to the 77 car just in front of him. Looks like that H&H Motorsport team is wanting to come to the front tonight, Jared.
Yeah, they're definitely a force to be reckoned with. Definitely got some speed on that team, so that's good to see them guys up front. Good to see anybody out front here. Really, I mean, it's
then we got another new driver there. That's going to be Kyle Murphy in the 62, and I'll tell you right now, this Kyle Murphy is a new guy here, but I spent over an hour practicing with him in the Cadillac the other night. Not only is he a super nice guy, but he listens and he has a lot of patience. This is a driver that might not set Atlanta on fire tonight, but I think overall that he's got the patience to set the season on fire.
Somebody got in the wall there in front of him. Let's see who that was. That was Adam Tips there, the 54 car.
Take a look at that 54, see how much damage he got there. Maybe get a different camera view. There we go. You can see the damage to his right front right there, so he definitely got a hold of that wall. There's not too many of these cars that don't have dents in them, Jared.
No, and I'll be very surprised, Vern, if any of these cars cross this finish line today with 0 damage.
Yeah, now we're on John Sanu in the 86, and you can see damage on the back of John's car too, where it looked like someone might have laid the bumper to him. Oh my gosh, I just scrolled to a clean car. That's going to be the 73 of Curtis Stickle. I don't know how he don't have no dents in that car, Jared, but he don't.
It's pretty clean, and I haven't got a good look at the number 14 of our leader there, but he's been.
We'll get back up to him in a minute.
Quite a bit of these, and he's got a pretty clean car there as well. So.
I'm cruising through the field right now. I'm back to the number 9 of Heath Morse, driving a Coors car tonight. Heath, another new driver. Also a guy that I've had a chance to spend some time with and talk to. Really nice guy. And now we're back to the number 3 car, Hal Amy. Hal being not just a part owner, but one heck of a racer out there. Worked his way back up to the 14th spot after he had trouble early. But it looks like he's still got a heck of a dent in the back of his car there.
Yeah, these guys definitely, aren't shy about putting a bumper to you if you're in front of them. That's
Yeah, we get back here to the 15 through 21st spot probably, and Robbie Otti's back here actually. These guys are in one tight battle.
Yeah, they are. I've been keeping a pretty close eye on that. There's probably, what do you say, about 5 or 6 cars there that are just going back and forth. They're like right behind Robbie there.
It looks like Otti was just kind of working his way through there, and he's going to pull out and go ahead of him now.
Yeah, from Walt, not really sure how to pronounce that last name. I'll let you get that one. And then
We're going to just, we're going to call him.
him.
We're going to be safe and call him by his first name.
Yeah, from the number 19 of Walton there's 4 cars that are just itching to get up there to him, and they're swapping positions back and forth. I'm not too sure if that's the fastest way to get up to him, but they're definitely working hard back there.
Yeah, it's definitely some good racing going on in the back here. These guys look like, though, when you get farther back, they're just being more patient, riding in line, and not really pushing the issue.
Yeah, it's kind of where I would be, if I was running this race, just kind of back there, waiting on everything to kind of sort itself out. I don't want to get too far back, simply because, if this does go green, which hopefully it does, you want to be able to contend there. And how I'm not sure if you caught this or not, but Bobby Otti was actually issued a penalty for something, so he's actually working his way back to the field once again.
He must have gotten an EOL from that last caution, which would have caused him to work his way back up. While we're at this point in the broadcast, I want to invite all of our viewers out there to vote for your favorite driver of the day. I see some of the... Looks like Hal's already got 3 votes in. That's going to be Hal Amy in the 3 car. And I guess I'm going to give a vote for 1 each on the 4, 45, and 15. And we're under caution again, is that right?
Yes, we are. It came out right as soon as you started talking about that driver of the day there.
You got a car number on this one, maybe?
If I can figure this one out.
Yeah, I'm going to try to actually find this one. Maybe my replay will get it this time and we'll luck out. It's kind of like you take a shot in the dark on these things.
Yeah.
And this is going to be our 3rd caution in 30 laps.
Yep, that is our 3rd caution there for 10 laps.
That's not too terrible, really.
No, not really at all.
You never did find a car number there, did you?
It is Jonathan Roberts.
Oh,
that is car number 74.
Let's back it up here and see if we can catch him on about a 60-second replay. We'll at least see the damage on his car, but I'd like to really see what happened. I didn't go to him. Got him on pit road, so maybe we'll try to back it up one more time. We'll get this replay one more shot. If I don't catch him quick enough, Jared, there he is smoking, but I didn't see the wreck still.
Yeah, mine just did the same thing. I'm not sure if it's a connection issue there with him.
I don't know. It's like it disappears.
That's what did it, but yeah, he disappeared on my screen as well, and then caught him smoking there coming through the front stretch. So I'm not really sure exactly what happened, but that's all we got to go off of.
Well, for you folks that are watching us on YouTube, we apologize for that, but we do believe it was a connection issue. And it may not have been that feller's connection. It could have been iRacing itself, which was giving us some issues when we come in tonight. So,
yeah,
it could be one or the other, Jared.
Yeah, we definitely had a lot of issues getting this race together today with the new racing update here that they threw on us, or not really threw on us. I guess everybody kind of knew about it, but little bit of issues with the hosted session, but definitely doing everything we can to get this race going. So
we got it worked out. Looking pretty good now. Looks like most of the people wanting to get connected got connected. There was probably a couple though that missed out, and you always hate it for guys like that, but we got a race here at WFO regardless. So race goes up.
Absolutely.
We're going to race it whether we got 5 or 15, whether we got 15 or 30. You know what I mean?
Yep, definitely.
Nation 01, did you make it back yet?
Why, yes, sir, I did.
Well, you can say something when you come back. You don't have to
Well, I
sit there
didn't
like
want-
a damn mute.
I didn't want to scare the hell out of everybody.
All right, so as YouTube could hear, and I knew you were back because you were posting the 3 on YouTube, so I
You
doubt
know
very
it.
seriously you play with electronics in the shower, but then again.
It happens.
Wait, you don't do that?
I don't prefer electrical shock like that, but other people might. I don't know. Nation
some
might.
people will probably.
Nation might send it with a radio in the bathtub. Who knows?
Hey, I threw the hair dryer in there.
There you go.
Just, it
Trying to
you
get it
know, it
around
actually
quicker.
snaps that. It actually snaps that little fuse in there.
Yeah, that's bullshit, isn't it?
That is bullshit.
You'd think they'd make that fuse strong enough to electrocute an elephant.
Think they would, but nope. Made in California.
All right, as you can see, WFO Race League broadcast is now back to comedy hour. Under caution here. Nation, have you been watching the race? What do you think? What are you seeing out there? A little bit of impatience, or guys might be driving a little over their head? What is it?
I've been sitting here for about 5 minutes, honestly, and it looked.
Well, you can't figure it out in 5 minutes, then we're missing something too. I just.
Nah, this is WFO, man. You can't figure that shit out in 5 minutes.
I think that it's a lot to do with having new drivers mixed with some old drivers out there. I think that's a little bit to do with it tonight, and just a lot to do with going to our first mile and a half. And let's be honest, Atlanta is a track that can bite you in a hurry.
Well, you got a house full tonight, don't you?
Who?
WFO. I mean, Atlanta's full right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, the field is. We don't like to start really more than 25 cars, and we filled that field up tonight. So
Hell yeah.
that's how we do it. You see the restart here. That's
That green here.
17 of Thomas Conheady, and that Menards car is getting to the safest place on the field. And that's going to be up front away from him.
The 14 there of Troy Sabat might have a little something to say about that. He's taking a peek at the inside there, coming in.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to stay with this battle because it is a good one up here in the top 5. You have that 99 car who's hunting again. You got the 14 of Troy Sabat. Who else we got behind that 99 there?
That is the 47 of Nick Gardner there.
41 of Nick Gardner.
Or 41, sorry.
And then we got
2 of David Alton.
Yep. That's the 92 of David Alton.
Yep.
We'll get you right on the numbers eventually there.
It's kind of hard to see good there, but
those guys actually have their right numbers tonight, by the way.
those guys do.
Troy Sabat's got his right number. The 41 of Nick Gardner's got his right number, and the 92 of Altum has his right number too. We know that the 92's name is not David. David is his dad's name. What did he say his name was? Does anyone remember? I thought it was Devin.
Dylan.
Dylan. It's Dylan. There we go.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we have Dylan Altum in the 92.
See, I am good for something.
Actually, one thing tonight.
Nation's
thing.
good at one thing.
We need to get about 5 likes on the broadcast just for Nation getting that right, by the way.
I agree.
So if you're watching and you
Here,
see
I'll go
Nation
and
get
give
that
it
right, let's get some likes in the broadcast. Because
Hell yeah.
that's going to happen like once all freaking season.
All season, I'm thinking like, yeah, I don't know.
Maybe 2
this year.
seasons. I was
Yeah,
giving you the
at
benefit
least.
of the doubt saying all season, but it might be 2. So throw the likes
Hey.
in while you're at it. If you haven't done so already, give us a subscribe.
That 01 means something in Nation's name there, don't it?
It's my IQ.
Yeah, right here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, Nation. I'll tell you one thing Atlanta brings on, and that's the excitement.
That it definitely does. We got the 99 working around the 14 there, coming down the back stretch.
Yeah, Yeah, these guys up in the top 5 are still trying to get it sorted out. It looks like the top 4 are having a little more sorted out. They're kind of fighting amongst each other. The 5th place cars fell back a little bit. Got the 17 out front, showing the way. He's got, what, about an 8 to 10 car length lead up there now?
Yeah, something like that. Probably close to about a half a second lead there.
That's the safest place on the racetrack to be. And I say that, last time I said it, Hottie was up there and I watched him get the wall.
Yeah,
You see that
true.
99 just taking his time, but he's working his way back up there. He just moved into the 2nd spot now.
Yeah, he's been, working the tires pretty good. Probably letting them cool down.
Oh, contact.
No.
All 3 of them. They save it.
They
Straighten
all
it out.
save it.
Great
Stay
driving.
green.
That was great driving. 99 looked like he got up into the wall a little bit there. He might have got a little help. And all 3 of them made contact, and not one of them guys wrecked.
Yeah, that was great driving there. As we see the 44 there, Audi, she moves up to 6th place, maybe.
Audie's up there fighting for the 4th position right now.
Position,
That's who he's battling the 99 for is 4th. And unfortunately, that 99 car got damage on both sides.
Oh yeah, he's got quite a bit of damage from the wall, and that car, got into him there.
Them things beat up pretty bad. Looks like the left side and right side's just used up. I don't know if he's still getting around there pretty good. My car was knocked in like that, I wouldn't get around there worth a damn, but he's getting around there pretty good.
I'll be putting it back into the wall if my car looked like that, that's for sure.
Yeah, you can get, oh, we got a Navy car back there. He just hung his right rear in the wall. I don't know, Jared, is this thing they're getting a little bit of a long green flag run? Is this car getting loose or what?
Absolutely, man. It's hard because, when you go out there and you're setting that qualifying time, you got 2 hard laps. You're running this thing at 100%. This car going into these corners rather, you have to back up these corners more than probably any other.
There's another one in the car. As I'm on the 9 car, it looked like he got that back end loose coming out of 2 there and put it right in the wall. That's going to be Heath Morris in the 9 car. These 3 cars, and he's in the wall again. He's
wall again.
Out of 2 and out of 4, so he's really struggling right now on these tires.
This track seems to me to be a Kevin Harvick Kevin Harvick that drives the Jimmy John's car.
Yes.
Seems to me like Kevin Harvick special. You kind of got to go slower here to go faster. Back up the corners.
Oh,
halfway
just as
on
I
the
say
throttle.
that, we got the 6 car in the wall right there, and he's down on speed quite a bit.
Yeah, you got one coming in here to pit.
Trying to cycle through to get through. Oh, he missed pit road.
Damn it.
There we go, right there. Yeah, he missed pit road. It looked like he was trying to get down there, and he just couldn't get to pit road. So.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That sucks.
It's about what? We're on about 15
He's
laps.
slow right now. We're keeping an eye on him. He's slow right now. And I'm going to see if he can make it back around to pit road. Because he's slow, but he's off the track, which shouldn't bring out a caution. That's going to be Tallman driving a 6 car.
Yeah, Matt Tallman.
Matt Tallman. That car looks like it's got significant damage, too, on that right side, maybe from hitting the wall. But let's make sure he makes it to pit road all right here. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't, but I've seen stranger things happen.
Yeah, for sure.
I've seen it happen at Homestead, actually, so.
Yeah.
And after I seen it happen, I don't put nothing past anybody.
Got one into the wall there, another one. Couple of them into the wall.
Yeah, I see some smoking up there, too.
3 or 4 there, yeah.
Meanwhile, back up front, we see that 17 Menards car with Mr. Thomas Conheady showing the way. That car looks pretty clean.
Yeah, that it does. That looks.
That's probably why he's going to have a 1.5 or 1.6 second lead on Mr. Robbiati there.
Yeah, that will do it.
You know,
Although Audie's had to work pretty hard to get up there to where he's at, so
Audie's
maybe with some
driven his
fresh
way
new
through
tires,
the field.
he might be able to work his way back up there.
He has drove through the field to get up here. So I don't know about you guys, but F44's got a strong car tonight.
Yes, he absolutely does.
He qualified the pole, so we knew he had the 1 lap speed, but we're on a longer run here. In fact, they only run 50% fuel in the K&N series. I wouldn't think they could go much farther.
Yeah, it's got to be getting pretty close. I believe we're on lap 19, coming to lap 20 on this run here, if I'm not mistaken.
And they
it's got to be getting pretty close to that fuel window.
If it ain't getting close to the fuel window, I know for a bunch of them out there, it's getting close to that tire window.
On that tire window, that's for sure.
Yeah, you can tell that when you see these guys bouncing off the wall with that right rear. That means that car's just kicking loose on you on the exit of the corner. And it's really, that's a hard thing to correct.
Yeah, it really is, and because it's one of those things where you almost got to catch it before it happens to even be able to catch it at all.
Yeah, and we got a heck of a race right here. Well, wrong driver, but we'll get back to our good race. That's going to be Nick Gardner and Hal Amy, the 3 and the 41. In the 3 car, Hal Amy's going to clear him. It looks like Nick Gardner during the run has kind of dropped off on speed as we watch a 54 of Adam Tibbs work around him right now.
Yeah, and that could be, again, a number of things. Losing them tires. Also maybe, trying to get down to the bottom of the track in case he's deciding to come in and put that thing down pit road. So.
Well, don't look like that 3 car Hal Amy's got any more dents in it, so.
Yeah, he's got one heck of a.
He's got that big one in the back, but it ain't got no worse.
But it looks like it might be helping him, so.
He's picking up positions now, so that's always a good sign. Talking about Hal Amy there in the 3 car. Hal's willing it tonight, Nation. He's been driving forward in that thing, so I know the whole 3 camp's got to be happy tonight so far.
Oh, that's my horse. You know it.
Every week, man, that's one thing I'll say, Nation. Always puts the 3 up. Always puts the 3 up. And then when he ain't putting the 3 up, he puts the fuck the 14 up.
Yeah, you know that ain't true.
Trying to put some voodoo on it. Hal Amy done worked his way up in the top 5, Nation.
Actually, that might be true because now I'm racing against the 14 in the cap.
Yeah, and I'm going to remind you of something from that too. It was kind of the last week's broadcast, the K&N or the truck broadcast, might have been the truck, when you told me I better get my practice in for that Daytona race in the Cadillac.
Yeah, I kind of screwed that all up.
Kind of like open mouth, insert foot.
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
Because in case our fans and viewers on YouTube don't know what happened, I actually won that Cadillac race on Thursday night, and I'm pretty sure that Nation rage quit.
No, Vern actually cut my tires in the pit.
Oh, that's the biggest bunch of shit I ever heard. All right, we're back here now on the 8 and the 59. That's going to be Steve Blankenship and John Roberts. They look like they don't know which one's going to have the spot. 59 working the bottom there, and the 8 car working the top. See if they can get it sorted out. That's actually Cody Beery in the 59. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say that's Cody there as soon as you stopped talking there, but he's taking a look there at the bottom on.
I think Mr. Roberts has the 4 car tonight, or the 74. Mr. Whitfield has the 4. This is what happens when they come in under the wrong number.
Right.
When they come in under the wrong number, it not so much it'll screw me up and Dan Lisa as much as it does in broadcast.
Yeah.
So eventually, we'll get their names right.
Eventually. And numbers right if you're me.
And speaking of the 4, Wesley Whitfield, who's normally in the 74. Wesley's running back here by Garrett Helmlinger. Actually, the 77's working his way up to him now. These are guys all towards the back of the top 10 here. For all the Jeff Martin fans, looks like he retired about 35 laps ago. Hate it for the Southeastern Motorsports guys. I know they've been on a high all week from winning the truck race at Daytona. But if I was them, I wouldn't worry. We got a truck race here tomorrow night, so Jeff Martin will have another chance at redemption. Now we're on the 86 of John Sanu, who's driving a Miller High Life car tonight. I'll bet that car makes you thirsty, Nation.
No, I'm very well parked.
I'm guessing you're not a Miller fan then.
No, I am actually. I mean, I have a car painted.
Ah.
Yeah, baby.
This car don't make you no thirstier, huh?
I haven't seen it. It might be my car.
Yeah, Jared.
You said Nation's not a Miller fan. Nation's a beer fan. Doesn't matter what brand
Nation
it
will
is.
drink anything as long as someone else is buying that shit.
Absolutely.
You gonna use all that kerosene?
You
The
ask
best
Nation
beer,
what his favorite
pre-opened one.
beer is, and he says it's other people's.
Oh, wreck on the backstretch.
It's a
there.
cold one.
And that brings out the yellow.
Well, you got a car number for me?
Yes, I do. That is the number 14 of Mr. Troy Sabat.
All right, let me see if I can find him real quick. Oh, I got him. And let's hit the instant replay. Let's say for 40 seconds. Let's see if it works now. We might get our first instant replay to work tonight. I'm excited. Let's see. They all disappeared. There he goes. He wrecked and hit the inside wall, it looks like, and pulled right back up on the track and stopped. And then he disappeared again.
I'll tell you what happened there. Just in case you missed it, Hal Jr. Lap car was on the high line. Mr. Troy was behind a car. I assume couldn't see that lapper. Coming out of turn 2, drifted up into the back of Hal Jr. and that put him down into the inside wall and then back up to the top there.
Explain it. You can see the guys, the leaders here, working their way down pit road. Got the 44 Rabiati and the 92 of Dylan Altum. Is that right there, Nation? Dylan? Nation ain't answering me, so he went to get another beer.
He went to get a beer.
If he don't answer, he done went to get a beer. Oh! That 17 may have won the race off pit road there. That's going to be Thomas Conheady in the 17. I think he might have beat him off pit road.
According to mine, it looks... I think it either gave it to 17 or the 3. It was pretty close. It was very close.
Yeah, it was definitely a good race off pit road between the 92 and the 17. And the 44. I mean, they were all three right together. So we'll have to... I thought the 44 was second, but...
I had to unplug my push-to-talk.
And why'd you have to do that? Did you holler at somebody?
Yeah, you, and it didn't do anything.
Just add alcohol to your push-to-talk and it's all screwed up.
I tried that. Well, yeah, and it got screwed up.
Hey, Vern, while we're on caution here, can you give me permission in here to go up to the broadcast channel?
Yeah, you can pull someone up here and interview them.
No, I mean, you
need permissions to do that.
Yeah, to jump back in it. Yeah.
I got you. There you are, sir.
Awesome, thank you.
I thought I'd already done that for you before.
No, not. I think you gave it to me for... I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I didn't have it, but I got it now.
All right, while we're under caution here, I'm going to stay on the lead pack. I'm going to take a little break. You guys think you can handle it for about 5 minutes?
I think we can.
Nation, can you handle it, or do you need another beer? You need to take a couple shots before you can deal with this shit.
Well, yeah, could you grab me some?
I'll see you guys in about 5
We
minutes.
got you, man.
I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Nation and Mr. Jared Cox here.
Oh, God.
If you like what they do, put some more likes in there, then I'll know it was for them guys. And if you don't give me no damn dislikes over it.
If you feel nauseous, it's my fault.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Thank you, guys.
All right, bro. So what's up, Jared?
Well, now that he's gone, we can talk about him.
Yeah, now he's gone. We can talk shit.
Yeah. Oh, not much, Nation. You enjoying this race tonight or what?
I very much am.
Good.
Who's your horse in this race?
I mean, you know, part
You
of
gotta
Sky
have a
Racing.
favorite.
Part of Sky Racing, I have to root for my boy Steve K. Blankenship. He told me
Steve Blankenship?
prior to this race, he said he was going to take it easy and kind of chill out in the back, but he was running up front there for a little while. The way things are looking now, you know, it's hard to root against Mr. Senior, Mr. Howe Senior.
Yeah.
I would love to see him win this, but just for the sake of that being your horse, I'll take the number 8.
Man, you see, if I don't say something bad about Steve Blankenship on a broadcast, it makes me look bad.
Yeah, he wouldn't believe anything that you said ever again if you didn't.
Right, but I can't think of anything bad to say about it.
Right, exactly. It's just,
I'm kind of screwed here.
Right. And as we go back green here, number 17, Mr. Thomas Conheady there leads the field to the green flag. Number 92 of Dylan Altum puts him into the wall, as that brings out yet another caution. And unfortunately, that 3 horse was in that one. Let's see if we can see if I can go back here and take a look at
Yeah,
this.
I'm watching it on
They
YouTube.
won't be able to on the broadcast here, so. Yeah, it looks like the 17 there of Mr. Conheady kind of came up a little bit before he was clear. Might have been a little bit of net code there.
What was the numbers?
Number 17 there, the leader, and number 92.
Oh, yeah, I just saw that.
Dylan. See if I can get a better look here.
It looked like somebody got pushed up into the wall. I mean, like right into the wall.
Yeah, number 17 there, Conheady, you know, tried to come up a little too soon, and unfortunately the 92 was there, and you know, put him.
Well, I just saw I just saw a glimpse of it, and it looked horrible.
Yeah, it live it looked very, very bad because you know there's a lot of cars behind them that unfortunately got collected in that. So
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that while I was away that we went green and the 17 was involved in a caution.
that is exactly what happened. The 17 there tried to come up before he was completely clear, and number 92 kind of, it might have been a little bit of net code there that started the initial spin, but then the 92 kind of finished off there.
Yeah, that definitely sucks. I know they got that long green flag run in. They were just about ready to start doing some green flag pit stops. And then we had that caution, and what do they say about cautions?
When one comes, it starts that chain reaction.
Cautions breed cautions. They breed them.
I mean,
I just saw the beginning of that one, and it looked bad.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looked like it caught Hal Amy up in it. Some other cars that have been running up front having a good night. And now some of those guys are a lap or more down. Yeah.
Damn it.
Hate to see that. That 92 car of Dylan Altum has a heck of a lot of damage on it, but it looks like he's going to restart up here in the front again.
Yeah, definitely pretty beat up there. So
I'm sure how.
He
sure
might.
how well
I don't
that's
know.
going to work out for that outside line on this restart.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's already burned that fast repair or if he's just kind of trying to stay out there for position and see what happens or what's going on there.
Well, I don't remember him getting caught up earlier, but he may have and burned it. But
yeah, I don't remember him either, but you know
If he
how
did it,
iRacing goes.
he's saving it. You know what I mean? I mean,
Right,
that's how
right.
these guys. I drove some pretty beat up stuff until about 20 to go or so, and use that fast repair. So
Absolutely, because unfortunately, there probably will be a couple more cautions, especially if they go green. They get a long green flag run.
well,
These
too many
tires
cars like that start
to.
up front. And there's going to be a damn caution on a restart.
Yep, that is true.
That's just how it works. If my car was beat up that bad, I'd have probably chose to put myself in the back.
Yeah,
I'd have drove
absolutely.
down pit road here and put myself back there, because that's that outside line is not going to get going. I mean, you can look at the amount of damage on the front of that car, and you know that the outside line's not going to go. And if you look at the 44, his car looks perfect, and so the 54 don't look too bad behind him.
Right, and unfortunately for that number 19 of Walt there behind him, the back end of that 92 looks perfect. So hopefully he can see some of that damage there around and know kind of give him a little bit of room here on the restart.
Yeah, let's hope they get it sorted out on this restart. They had a heck of a green flag run, which is really surprising for Atlanta, and I'd like to see him do it again, obviously, but.
And you know what really surprised me? That was a 21 lap green flag run, and I didn't see any green flag pit stops. So I'm not sure what the fuel window here is.
Do it because I thought I'd seen one go down pit road there, one or two.
Yeah, that's what I was.
These guys are having
22
trouble
to
getting
25.
lined up, it looks like. I don't know if there's a little confusion on who's supposed to be inside or outside, but you see the cars get ready to take green here. Rabbiati, your leader in the 44 car. Take a look at them as they go green.
And actually, that number 92,
that 92 took off.
Much better start than a 44.
That 92 launched on that restart. Really, he must have heard me in the broadcast and said, I'm going to show this jackass.
Yeah.
That car launched on that restart, and now he's dropping to the bottom and letting those guys go. He did a hell of a job timing that restart, launching like that, and really a good job getting out of these guys' ways.
I think what happened there actually was that 44 Audi may have missed a gear, which caused that jacked up restart there by him.
Yeah, I'm not real sure, but Audi looks like he's trying to stretch his legs a little bit here and get away from these guys. Probably that's in hopes of avoiding any wrecks that might come.
Absolutely. I mean, we've been saying it all race. This 44 car's been fast here.
Yeah, and we got 3 wide back here where that 92's at. That's going to be the 73 and the 41 of Dick Gardner. We got Troy Sabat, 14, trying to make his way back up here. Looks like Sabat had a fast repair left because his car's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, his car looks pretty clean, that's for sure.
It's the 54. Well, we want to go forward there, not backwards. Back on the field here. This would be the 3-car Hal Amy.
You got about a 5-car battle here from the 4-car there at Wesley back to the 73 of Curtis Stickle.
Yeah, back here with the 8-car Steve Blankenship, 3-car Hal Amy, and the 19-car. Hal still got a dent in the back bumper. Don't be able to use a fast repair, but if he did, then somebody tried to rematch his bumper. I guess they like the way it looks, so they're going to put it back on.
I'm not showing the dent there on Hal, so I'm not sure.
It's in the broadcast.
Oh, I believe you. It wouldn't surprise me.
Back on the 14 of Troy Sabat working behind these guys. Troy has a brand new car, and he looks like he is in a hurry to get to the front.
That he is, and Steve's gonna stay down there in front of him to help push him.
Yeah, he slid up in front of Hal there in the 3-car a little bit. Might have made Hal have to use a little checkup. He's working under the 19 car now. Looks like the 19's going to drift high and the 14's going to clear right here on the bottom. Meanwhile, back up front, we still got the 44 of Robbie Adi showing the way around here. Even Adi's got a big dent in the back of his bumper. It's like the Napa know-how forgot to know how on that one. Now you got the 54 Adam Tips behind him. Adam really having a good solid night tonight.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's been up there in the mix, it seems like, all race. So, I mean, you know, good race out of him, seeing him up there.
Move back a spot, run into the 4 car, Wesley Whitfield. Wesley was pretty strong in Daytona in the 74 car, which would be his normal number. Wesley looks like he's going to be strong here in Atlanta tonight. Oh, we got a wreck back there. That's going to be the 19 car, hard into the inside wall. And I think we're going to stay green if he keeps it off the racetrack.
Yeah, keeps it down there on the bottom there.
We're up here with the 4 car, Wesley Whitfield, the 14 of Troy Sabat, and the 8 of Steve Blankenship, and they are battling.
Yes, they are. That's a 14 car there of Abbott's been trying to work around Steve there, and Steve's just not letting him by, and they both look like they might get a run here off of 2.
Oh, we're going to get 3 wide down the back straightaway here. 3 wide, and it looks like now Steve's trying to clear him. I know he don't want to be the meat in the middle of that sandwich. So
no, definitely. I was wondering who was going to back off, but I guess they all
going to slide high. Troy Sabat, net 14's going to put it on the bottom. Meanwhile, Wesley Whitfield don't want none of it. He's fighting back on the outside in the 4 car.
And Hal's.
And now Hal Amy's coming in to join the race. He said, "You guys look like you're having way too much fun, and I'm getting up there with you. Here I come, boys." We got a race up here now.
Yes, we do, and that's for 3rd position. That's 3rd through 5th. 6th. And actually, I'm sorry, Hal's actually a lap down.
Hal's a lap down. It's 3rd through 5th. Yep. You're correct.
Yep, 3rd through.
Yeah, you know Hal wants that lap back, but he's the first car lap down, so if they get another caution, he will be your lucky dog at this point in time.
And actually,
and he's got
that is not correct. Troy is actually a lap down as well.
Oh, you're right.
So that 14 car is
so Troy is the first car lap down. The 14 is.
So that's why Hal's trying to get up there. Yep.
So that's why that was so aggressive there, because you have 2 cars a lap down that are racing each other to be the first car lap down.
Yep.
It actually made for some good racing for the broadcast.
It really did, yeah. Even though we had the positions kind of messed up, but it made for some good one.
I'll tell you what, I talked about this guy earlier, but I'm going to go to him right now again, and I'm going to show you why. The 73 car of Curtis Stickle. You show me where there's a scratch on this paint.
You got a magnifying glass, because I can't see.
You probably need a magnifying glass to find one. This guy, I bet you, still has his fast repair left, and maybe the only car that finishes without any incident points tonight. That's incredible.
Yeah, that is
you see that 19
impressive.
cruising around the bottom there. We're taking a look at the Bubble 1 paint job on the 41 of Nick Gardner. Nick got a good-looking race car tonight. He's been competitive up towards the front. He just ran into a little bad luck on that long run.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need is, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Just got to try to keep that car straight as possible here.
And back to the 7th place car. That's going to be Garrett Helllinger. The 77. Garrett's the teammate to the 54 of Adam Tips. Adam currently running 2nd place. Garrett having a pretty good night. I know he's got a few dents in the car, but he's looking pretty good out there still.
And he'd definitely like to get up there to that teammate and try to help him out.
We're going to cruise back here to the 92 car, Dylan Walton. This car is used up, and Dylan's still cranking some laps out in it. Wow, 9 car.
Oh, yeah, gets a little sideways.
59 car, maybe.
No, it was a 9. Heath Morris, yeah.
Heath Morris got it into the wall, and it looked like he might have had some connection issues, too. Meanwhile, back up front on the farm, we got Robbie Oddie just stealing the show right here. 82 of 135 laps. Mr. Oddie has cruised out to a 3.7 second lead on the field.
Yeah, We're pushing right around that 25 lap mark here. Or not, they did pit earlier, so.
Yeah, we've definitely had a good race tonight. It's kind of weird because you see the cautions and you think it's going to be a wreck fest, but then they go on these long runs and just really put a whole new face on this thing.
Yeah, they've definitely been ticking them off here. That's for sure, and it's.
Look at this battle. Hal Amy has caught the 14, and they are battling.
Fighting for that lucky dog spot
this
here.
This will be for the lucky dog, and in a minute, I'm going to get smart enough to mark this and find them. And here we go. Hal Amy working the middle to the high side. Troy Sabat in the 14 now behind him. He got around him. Hal got around him.
He cleared him and dropped down there in front of him. So
this is important, and this is important because this is the lucky dog. I mean, whoever's got this spot is the first car lap down. We get a caution, and they get the lucky dog and get their lap back. So you know what Hal's screaming right now, don't you?
Caution! Caution!
Wreck!
Somewhere not close to me.
You know, if I got that position, I'd be screaming it. Be like, all right, guys, it's time to tear that crap up. Let's wreck them.
Yep.
Go back to Nation's favorite car, which is going to be the Miller High Life car of John Sanu. Are you sure you and him aren't brothers, Nation?
No, I'm pretty sure.
All right, just making sure.
I mean, we're both from Indiana.
Maybe you are related then. John
Yeah,
Sanu's
quite possibly.
down at 12. Landon Deerholt driving the 94 car. That car looks like it might not be in too bad a shape here. I know it's showing Landon a lap down, but Landon's still in a pretty clean race car, so it looks like he's been taking care of his equipment tonight. There's Heath Morse in the 9 car. That Coors car hasn't had quite the luck as the Miller car did tonight. He's been in the wall a few times.
Yeah, just a few, and he actually just got off a pit road there, probably changing him, putting some new tires on just to get a little bit of control.
Yeah, that's why he drove around the 54. Adam Tips there, our second place driver. But I'll tell you someone else who's run down that second place driver, and he's a lap down, and on this long run, I think might be the fastest car on the track, and that's that 3-car Hal Amy.
Absolutely. And I don't know if you want to go back here to Steve, but the 73 of Curtis Stickle has caught up to his rear bumper as Steve's trying to work around the 14.
Yeah, taking a look at that right there. You got the 14, he's a lap down, that's Troy Sabat. You got the 8-car Steve Blankenship, and then Steve's running 3rd, and then you got the 73 there of Curtis Stickle, who has caught Steve Blankenship for that podium position. So these laps are ticking down. I mean, what do we got? 45 laps to go.
47 to go.
47 to go. I mean, these things are ticking down here, and I'll tell you what, they go slow when you're pacing them under caution, but damn, they go in a hurry when you're under green flag, don't they?
They definitely do.
Yeah. I want you viewers to remember that we are still taking votes for driver of the day. Mr. Murphy, I did get your vote for the 62. I'm sure he's going to be super excited for that. It's going to give him a vote on driver of the day. But right now, the 3-car has 3 votes and is leading the driver of the day. So if you got a favorite driver and it's the same as someone else, start voting for him and give that 3 a challenge. Don't forget while you're doing it, of course, to give your 3 favorite broadcasters up here a like and maybe a subscribe to WFO Race League. Right, Nation?
Well, yeah, but don't like me because I suck.
Well, Nation will say a couple of cuss words for you if you give us some subscribes. Somebody messaged me on Facebook and told me that the cussing is getting us likes and subscribers. So.
Oh, then y'all put your seatbelts on because I got something to say.
Nation will screw this place all up. All right, I'm back here watching another battle between the 77 and the 41, and what's significant about this battle is the fact that both of them have damages on their car, and they're driving the wheels off of them.
Yes, they are. The 73 there of Stickle has made it around CK Blankenship there.
I see that. I've seen the standings change. I put Blankenship back to the 4th position. I'm taking a look back here at the 5th and 6th spot battle.
He just made his way around Mr. Adam Tips there.
Just going to put Hal one behind Robbie Oddie and getting his lap back the hard way. So if he's able to catch Oddie and get around him, but Oddie's about another 6 seconds ahead of Hal. So
Yeah, he's got a long way to work. He's about a whole straightaway behind there. So.
I'll tell you what, though, that 3 car is a rocket on this long run.
And looks like pit cycles are coming through here on the green flag pit stops. We've got a bunch of drivers hit pit road just now.
Yeah, looks like they're wholesaling it down pit road. They got tires on wholesale, so they're all headed that way. Meanwhile, back out on the track, I'm back on the 77 car. They're scoring him in second with the green flag pit stops going on. He might want to get that thing down there, get 4 fresh tires, and get that shit fixed up.
Yeah.
That front end's got a couple black eyes on it, Nation. What do you think?
It really does. It's, yeah. But I've seen you run around that track with that.
Hey, he's going to bring it down pit road now and see if them guys can get the sledgehammer out and knock that thing down. Get back here and see Adam Tips again. Adam Tips making his way off pit road in a 54 car. Keep it down below that white line or iRacing won't like it and they'll give you a black flag. He's going to make it back out on the track. Looks like no small animals were harmed during the filming of this, Nation, so that's good for Peter.
I don't know. I think I saw a rabbit.
Damn it. Why did you have to do that? Now Peter's going to come in and take all of our subscribers away, Nation.
I'm just saying. It looked like a rabbit was trying to cross the... Could have been the chicken.
54 went around. I seen the 77, his teammate Garrett Helmlinger, H&H Motorsports, trying to make his way off pit road. I'm showing the 41 as the leader. Has he not been down pit road yet, gentlemen?
No, he has not.
He's definitely still out on the track. He's ahead of the second place cars, the 73 of Mr. Stickle. And then Robbie Oddie behind him. I'm going to have to look and see what's what here. Let's see where Curtis Stickles. Oh, Curtis Stickles on pit road. That's what it is. I was wondering why the scoring wasn't right. It looks like when they're cycling the pit stops, Robbie Oddie will be the leader.
That's what it looks like here.
Robbie Oddie just what can
Gardner's
you say?
Coming down now, so that'll give the lead back to Robbie Oddie.
What can you say about that 44 car tonight, though? I mean, we've seen him go through a penalty earlier in the race.
Yep.
And he didn't get his way up there through cautions. He drove that car up there.
Yeah, he absolutely did. I mean, you know, the couple of cautions there might have helped him out, but I mean, he'd already picked off probably over half the field before even that first caution came out.
Absolutely. I mean, he come from an EOL, and when I was talking about him, he was up fighting for the 3rd or 4th position. So, I mean, he drove his way through the field, and there was still 21 or 2 cars left in the race when that happened.
So we got Nick Gardner coming back out on the track now, still with the lead.
No, that ain't cycled around. iRacing ain't cycled around.
Yeah,
it's cycled right there. Looks like Robbie Oddie, after this round of pit stops, is going to come out the leader, and he's got about a 9.5 second lead over Adam Tips in the 54.
We got Steve behind Adam.
Cruise back here to Adam in the 54. And looks like Adam might still have a couple little dents on his car. We got us a vote there for Garrett Helmlinger in that 77. It says me, Helmy, M.I. So that might be Garrett's mom, maybe? one of Garrett's family members, I'm going to guess. Maybe they'll type in there and tell us in the chat. We'll see. All right, back here to the third place car. Looks like during under pit stop here, the 8 car Mr. Blankenship was able to reclaim his podium position. Steve Blankenship is the defending K&N Series champion. So it's good to see Steve having a good night here in Atlanta. Going back behind Steve there, this could be the fourth place car of Wesley Whitfield in the number 4. So appropriately, the 4's in 4, guys.
Can I say something that I shouldn't?
You can say whatever you want, but there could be repercussions for it.
I'm gonna switch my horse.
To who?
I'm gonna go with Mr. Blankenship.
Wow, that is the first time. You know Hal's going to rewatch this broadcast, though, Nation.
Now I know he is. I want to tell him.
Hal is going to rewatch this broadcast, and he's going to. You think he give you crap before? You wait till after.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna give me all kinds of.
Speaking of Hal Amy, as we're taking a look back there at the 41 of Nick Gardner, Hal Amy he's like a man on a mission.
Watch now that I go for Steve, he's gonna fucking just win.
Come back and win this, yep.
I'll tell you guys right now, if we get a caution, that 3 car is a competitor. I'm not kidding you. He's got speed.
So I'm gonna have to get off iRacing, get off Discord, and just go live in it.
You might want to get out of the damn country. I mean, I don't think there's a place in the U.S. that Hal wouldn't go hunt your ass down.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna go with the 8 car.
Taking a look at the 3, it's unfortunate that he's caught in that situation because he's got a dang fast race car.
Can I just say, Nation, fantastic choice.
I believe it is.
I agree with you, Nation. I mean,
you know Hal's gonna go watch this broadcast.
I'm not agreeing with you on the change because I know who the fastest car on the track is right now, and I know if he gets a caution, that you're going to see that 3 car go to victory lane. But,
and then I'm gonna eat it.
And then you're going to eat your words, and I think it's going to
happen. I know.
I mean, there's still 30 laps to go, and anything can happen in 30 laps.
I hope it happens, but they've been. I mean, this is a long run.
I'll tell you what, though, Robbie Oddie is not cutting these boys no slack. He's 11.3 seconds ahead right now. Yeah, and I see Garrett. That is me. Helmy is Garrett's mom, and Garrett's me is really pulling for Adam and Garrett right now. So she's pulling for the H&H team. Greg Mark in the chat. Mark, you should have been in the race car tonight.
Yeah, Greg.
He wasn't in a race car.
Yeah,
he's giving me hell.
He's gonna come in the chat and talk shit, but he should have been in the race car.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck with me, but no.
All right, back on the 4 car, Mr. Wesley Whitfield.
I'll be right back.
Wesley's been having a good night.
All right, but
I mean, he's had some damage on the car, but he's fought through it and been having a really good night. Oh, you gotta love it, Greg. You gotta love it.
Greg's still doing it, man.
We'll stay right on top of it. We gotta give you the play-by-play, how else you gonna know what's going on. And I'm doing this one just for me. This one's for you. That's gonna be the 77 of Garrett Hellman. Garrett is out there wheeling that car. He's got a little damage on it. But I'll be damned if he's going to pull over and quit. Garrett's just going to keep wheeling it. What do you say, Nation?
I don't believe he's going to pull over.
The Whataburger car is... He's not stopping at no drive-thrus. I mean, he's driving it.
Yeah, he still ain't quitting, bro.
No, he's not going to quit. Garrett's got that thing in the top 5, and why quit? Unfortunately, he's about 20 seconds back. I think somebody needs to throw a water bottle or something out on the track.
Give
What
me
do
a
you
beer
guys
bottle.
think?
I'll throw it out there.
What do you think, YouTube? You think we need a water bottle on the track? Maybe I can talk to admin into throwing a competition caution or something.
I don't think the admin's going to listen to you.
He probably won't. He'll probably think I lost my mind, but I'll bet you there's a lot of guys out there that would like to see one right now. And yes, Mr. Rourke, I will give you a provisional. That way you don't have to use one of your drops. Meanwhile, back with the 59 car here, Cody Berry. Haven't talked a lot about the NOS Energy car tonight, but Cody looks like he's still out there digging. He didn't suffer the fate some of these other poor guys did he, Nation?
No, sir. No, sir. He's, but I'm thinking about throwing a bottle out there.
Down the pit road here, the 59 of Cody Berry is going to bring it down pit road. Not sure.
What do you got, 24 laps?
Cody's in the A spot. I don't know if that's scheduled or not. As we go back behind him to the 14 of Mr. Troy Sabat. Troy was fast early on, but things got a little rough for that fella. I think the night has worked out quite the way he initially planned it to.
I believe you're right.
Regardless, he's had a good night. He showed that he's got some speed, and I actually looked to see Troy do some pretty good things here at WFO. And then back on the farm to that 3 car, just the most unfortunate situation in the race. As soon as he gets a lap down and gets that car tuned up and starts hauling the mail, it'll go green the rest of the way, and that's just how it's luck. It's the same luck I get.
Yeah, it's... God damn it. Well, that's all I can say, you know. It's... God.
Read the comment, you'll know what I'm saying.
What the hell?
Meanwhile, back up front on the farm, you see that 44
That's fucked up.
got about a 13-second lead ahead. I watch a car go down pit road, Jared, and it's got me thinking that we might not have seen the last of these green flag pit stops tonight.
I mean, you know, I'd be thinking the same thing. I'm showing here on my runs that Robbie's at 22 laps on this run.
Yeah, and I mean, going to 135, I think it's just stretching a little farther than these gas tanks will go. So what do you do here if you've got to pit again? Do you short pit, Jared? I mean, you got nothing else to lose. What do you do?
I mean, realistically, I mean, depends on what position I'm in. But you know, if I'm on the lead lap and I'm in that top 6 or top 5 even, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna make it to where one pit. I'm gonna make it to where we got 20 to go, I believe. Is that right?
I'm at 116 and 135. So.
Yeah, it's 20 to go.
So 20 laps to go.
20 to go, so I'm gonna
say they
go.
have to pit again because I don't think they can go 40 laps on fuel.
Definitely pitting again, and I mean, I'm probably, to be honest with you, if the car's feeling good and I still feel like it's within driving capabilities without losing any time, you know, everybody's slowing down, I'm gonna go until I have to.
You know, fresh tires here is worth over a second a lap easy. So what do you do? I mean, if I'm Hal Amy's with 3 and he's a lap down, probably by 120, I'm screaming, get it on pit road now. And I want to give him 4 fresh tires and get him out there to dig as hard as he can to make up time before the end of this race. What do you think?
I mean, that's pretty good strategy. I don't see why it couldn't work.
Meanwhile, back on the farm, you see Rabiati, but this time he's lapping John Sanu in the Miller car. So don't look like this Miller car is going to win and give a Miller to everybody tonight. He's had a, I think he's quite had a good play.
Well, I'll tell you what, Vern and Nation, I'm gonna leave the rest of this race to you guys, and I'm gonna drop down here and help out the teammate spot a little bit. See if we can't get him to up there to that in that number 8
All right, Jared.
car.
We
Rather.
appreciate having you
All
up here
right, buddy.
tonight. You gotta go
All right.
take one for the team. You take it for the team, man. As well
That's
as-
right.
All right, guys. Thanks. See you Thursday. I'll be back up in the booth. So.
Thank you, Jared.
Take care,
Have a good
brother.
night, buddy.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Jared Cox leaving for the evening, and now we have no babysitter.
Yeah,
all alone,
shit's gonna come off the damn tire.
This whole thing's probably going to come unwound now. Here comes our leader down pit road at 120. Didn't I just say 120 for someone else, Nation?
I don't think
I'm
so.
bringing you down on 120, and I'm getting 4 tires on you at 120. I'm screaming, bring it in now, 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 now. That was Hal. That's what I said, remember?
Oh, Hal went down on 120?
No. I said that if I was Hal's crew chief, that's what I would be telling him about 120. The broadcast heard it. He must be high.
Probably could be, but I didn't see Hal go down on 120. I'm watching the.
Down. I said that if I was his crew chief, that I'd be telling him to go down about 120. I'd be screaming for him to go down into pit road.
Well, that didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen. But what brought me to that was at 120, Robbie Gotti, the leader, brought it down pit road, so somebody heard me.
Let's see, I'm seeing that now.
Well, they got a pit because nobody could run that far on fuel, but it's just going to be, can anyone, who's going to gamble on this pit stop, you know?
How many laps can they go?
Adi had a big enough lead that to play it safe, if I was Adi when I come in, it'd been enough fuel to finish in 4 tires. But now if I'm Adam Tibbs into 50, wow, there's a caution.
So Hal wins.
Yeah, I don't know what car caused it or where it happened at. Damn it, and that sucks because we had all them guys on pit road. I have been sucking on finding this tonight. Hopefully I can get lucky on one of these when I'm going through them and I can see what the hell actually happened. We only did that about twice tonight, so.
Why is Greg always messing with me?
He likes you. Your
Damn.
voice is worth an extra 20. Oh, we seen it. It was a 92 car of Dylan Altum, and damn, that kid just tore it up, Nation. Damn, he tore it up. Did you see it?
Not yet.
You're watching a broadcast, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're on John Sanu on the 86, and watch what the 92 does. He tore it up. Well, I would bet you a lot of guys wanted to see that caution, and a lot of guys did want to see that caution. And the one who did want to see it the most is going to be
the one that saw it.
Robbie Adi. Okay, look on the broadcast now, Nation. As
I'm watching.
As I'm following the 86 here with the camera, look in front of the 86. 92
Yeah,
just,
yeah. There's a
a
92
right into
went
the
correct.
wall. I'm not sure what the hell he done that for.
Yeah, he went straight into the wall.
Unless he got a little bit loose coming out of the corner, tried to correct it, you know, on that straightaway there, and it went one way and then shot the other and popped him up in the wall. But we'll leave that between him and the admins. I ain't admin no more, so
Nah, that's their job.
I'm just going to watch it. Well, we've seen Robbie Adi get into the pits and off of pit
See,
road.
Greg's still messing with me.
But Garrett Helmlinger was actually scored as the leader when that caution flag come out. And we're going to have to look and see, but I think that 3-car may be on the lead lap now. We're just going to have to see how this thing shapes out.
They have to go one more down, right?
What do you think, Nation? Is it time to eat shit?
It might be.
There he is. He went all the way
And
around
he
the
is
racetrack.
never gonna let me live that.
All right, for all you Hal Amy fans, Yes, that 3 car was your lucky dog. Hal went all the way
God
around the
damn it.
racetrack, and he's going to rejoin the field. So Hal Amy will be back on the lead lap, and we got to get off the replay. Get back to live and actually find a car that's on the racetrack here.
Well, I'm going to be off of iRacing for the next 3 months till Hal forgets all.
You're going to be off iRacing again?
Yeah, until Hal forgets all this.
Oh, well, that's only if Hal comes back and wins and makes you eat your words. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, and I'm sure most of you have been watching the same thing I have, that 3 car's fast. He was fast when he was a lap down going up there and getting in that lucky dog spot. And you better believe he got his lap back with 10 to go here. He ain't going to lay down and get his ass whooped.
No, he's not. God damn it. He's never going to let me live this.
I don't blame him if he don't, Nation. I mean,
I don't blame him either.
you remind me of the worst type of fan when you did that, and that's called a bandwagon fan. And everybody that's watching this broadcast knows what I'm talking about.
I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan,
well,
so...
that's pretty much the worst type of fan you can be in the first place. I mean...
Yeah, but I've never abandoned
now
them.
you just got 2 strikes. You went from 1 to 2, Nation.
Damn.
You're just digging a deeper hole.
I'm just going to shut up.
No, we need you to talk during the broadcast. It helps with the
No, I'm
news.
good. I'm just going to shut up, and I'm going to crawl and all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with 9 laps to go, make sure you put your vote in for driver of the day. They will appreciate that vote. I know we got some votes for some guys we're going to tally up. We got 3 for Hal Amy. We got a couple in there, I believe, for Mr. Garrett Helmlinger. We got 1 for the 62. That's going to be Kyle Murphy. So we're getting ready for the restart here. We got another vote for Garrett Helmlinger. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you better buckle in because we don't have very many laps left. We don't have very many cars left. And we got some hungry guys, including that 3 car. This is going to be one hell of a finish. And we are headed back to green flag right now at Atlanta Motor Speedway. We see Rabiati bringing him up here to the green. Rabiati's going to get a great restart here. Looks like he's going to pull out a little bit on the 54 of Adam Tibbs. Oh, we got Hal Amy on his roof, Nation.
I don't think you can cross the finish line that way.
Well, I can tell you whatever happened didn't work out good for Hal that time.
So I'm good.
I saw the restart, and then I saw a car get on his roof, so I think somebody might have went after it too quickly here. We're going to take another look at it from the 3 cars' view. Here we go, green flag.
I'm watching it on the broadcast right now.
All right, there's going to be contact between the 3 and the 59. Oh, man, that ended badly for both drivers.
The irony is 3 and 59.
Damn it, damn it. You don't want to see anybody's race end that way, but sometimes it happens.
Damn it.
And that's what happens when you get these late restarts too, Nation.
Yeah, I know, but god damn it.
You've had those kind of nights. You've seen me have them kind of nights, so it happens.
Yeah, it happens, but god damn it.
I'm not going to say what I hate the most, but sometimes it just is what it is. We got another vote. That's going to come from Kim Helmlinger, and that's going to be for Garrett Helmlinger in the 77. So it looks like Garrett and Hal might be up there tied, but I'll get the final tally done.
My little competition right there.
Yeah, did you see
Yeah,
that
the
replay?
59 and the 3.
Man, then the 59 took another whack like right after that, really tore his car.
He took it right in behind it.
Meanwhile, back up front, we still got that 44 Rabiati, but right behind him has become pretty interesting and more clear now with the 8-car Steve Blankenship.
So what do we got, a 2-lap shootout?
We're going to have about a 5-lap shootout, 4 or 5-lap shootout, so it ought to be a pretty good one. Hopefully there ain't another quick caution. It's just such a good race that you don't want to see it end under caution. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's very depressing.
I mean, we've had some long green flag runs tonight, green flag pit stops, and you get down here within 10 to go, and you've seen that the last restart got a little bit of, a little bit of impatience. Maybe I got to get to the front kind of thing quickly, and it
Yeah,
goes
it's
long.
only going to get more impatient.
Now we got a vote in here for Nick Gardner in the 41 car. That vote come from
Hell yeah.
Cody. Welcome to the broadcast, buddy. Don't forget to have your friends and family also tune in to the WFO Race League broadcast. Give us a subscribe and a vote. Me, I like you, but you can only vote once. That's Garrett Helmlinger's mom. I don't blame her, though. My kid's out here running, and I'm going to throw as many votes as I can.
You vote shit out of it.
At least me knew I caught it, and she didn't do like some of these kids do and go start 50 other YouTube accounts and vote under all 50 of them.
All right.
Not giving you any ideas there, me.
Yeah, you need to hold off on that.
Not giving you any ideas or nothing, but I've seen it happen. I'll just say that. All right, Nation. Looks like these guys are getting ready for their second restart within 10 to go. I can tell you I've been in this situation in a race car, and this is about the time that your hands start sweating. Because honestly, as a driver...
Well, yeah, this is when shit goes down.
That's when shit goes bad.
Yeah.
When you're a driver, you're holding on to that wheel, and you're wondering, when the other shoe's going to drop, Nation.
Yeah, it's exactly. You're wondering when. All right, yeah. I'm going to get wrecked, so when
Not
is it?
Not if it's going to happen, just when it's going to happen.
Yeah, when.
Sometimes it's the worst damn feeling in the world when you're holding on to that steering wheel. All right, Nation, we're lining up 2x2 right here. Two by two. So what's your call? Me sticking her tongue out at us. You got 8 car, Steve Blankenship. Second place.
I'm still going with Steve.
44, Robbie Oddie, still your leader. Oddie has definitely crossed out leading the most laps tonight. Now you got that 4 car, Wesley Whitfield in the 41 and Nick Gardner. And any one of these 4, and don't count out the third row there. Adam Tips and Garrett Helmlinger, 2 team cars from H&H. This is going to be a hell of a fight with 5 laps to go here. What do you think, Nation?
I'm still going to go with Blankenship.
Is it exciting?
Oh, bro.
It's exciting.
This is, this season has been some of the best I've ever seen.
It's definitely started off with some good races. I know we're gaining some fans on the broadcast, and we're loving it. We're going to take you back green one more time here at WFO Racing League. This is the Twisted Tuesday Canyon Pro Series. There they go. Robbie Oddie trying to get off there, but Steve Blankenship's holding him on the outside, Nation. We see that 8 car get a good run going off in here to turn 1. Robbie Oddie trying to fight him back on the inside. Steve Blankenship might have a good one. Steve's got the hammer down. He's hungry, and he wants this win in Atlanta tonight. Man, we're about ready to see some 4 wide as that 4 car Wesley Whitfield wants in on this action. We are 2x2, 44, 8 car, Steve Blankenship, Robbie Oddie. Steve Blankenship's going to pull a nose out in the lead. There's your leader that lap, Steve Blankenship, 4 to go. Robbie Oddie fighting him back hard on the inside. Looks like that lead is going to prevail. I don't know. Steve puts it up in the wall. Steve drove it right up in the wall. Damn, you did want to see that. That changes the whole face of the race. We got a 1-horse race, Nation. What's going to go on? Wesley Whitfield back in the 4. We see Garrett Helmlinger fighting up there in the 3rd spot.
I'm not seeing it live, brother.
Oh, it's too bad. What a hell of a race. You guys are going to catch it. Garrett Helmlinger in the 77 is starting to make some progress right now. He restarted in the 6th position. He's in the 3rd, and he wants 2nd. Wesley Whitfield in the 4 has it. Garrett Helmlinger wants it. Garrett's going to work to the bottom of the 4 right here. The 4's not going to get much room. Garrett's going to have to be a little bit patient with him coming 1 to go here. I believe this is going to be our last lap. Now we're on 2 to go, so we got 2 to go. Garrett Helmlinger driving back here in the 3rd spot in the 77, working the 4. Garrett looks like he's a bit over. He's going to see the 54 of his teammate, Adam Tibbs, right on his back bumper. Meanwhile, Robbie Otti in the 44 is enjoying a little bit of a comfortable lead here on the final lap of the race. You see the 77 and the 54 doing battle. The 77's not done yet. He's going to go after the 44 one more time. And that's going to do it. Robbie Otti, your winner in the 44 car. Second place, Wesley Whitfield.
God damn.
In the third place car, out of nowhere, Garrett Hilton. What a hell of a finish to a heck of a race.
That was pretty good. Goddamn good finish.
Yes, it was, and definitely exciting. Wesley Whitfield drove the wheels off of it tonight, so you got to be proud of him there, all you Southeastern Motorsports guys. I know Wesley's part of that group. You have to be proud of it. One hell of a race Robbie Otti had. I'm proud of that kid. He's done a hell of a job here this week recruiting. And he come to Atlanta and drove the wheels off that 44 car. And he really made it be known that he was the car to be beat tonight. Would you agree, Nation?
I would absolutely agree.
That kid done one hell of a job. We're going to get him up here in the booth. We're going to get our top three up here. Yeah, and I've seen the YouTube activity tonight. It's been crazy and fun. We appreciate it. Love all you guys that tune in and watch this thing. We're going to bring them to you every Tuesday and Wednesday night. If we can't get Nation out of his shell, we'll take a sledgehammer and bust the damn thing open and drag him out.
I'll come out every now and again.
Yeah, you can't say you don't have as much fun doing this as I do.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. I love it.
You see Otti burning it down. Let's drag his butt up here. You know he's excited. That kid deserves it. He drove the wheels off that car tonight. I just got to find him down here in this damn Discord channel. I got my glasses
It's a
on.
big ass channel, man.
Oh, there we go, right there. Let's get him up here. Robbie Otti. This is Vern Bradley. Nation 01. Jared Cox up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, kiddo?
Yeah, I got you, Vern.
Damn nice job out there. You drove the wheels off that thing. You showed him that you were the car to beat, and you made it difficult for him to get around you. How'd it feel?
Yeah, I don't know how I did it. He was definitely with me tonight. I felt really fast on the long run. We just struggled on the restarts. We just couldn't get to the gears right with this new clutch thing that iRacing engaged. I actually checked out the inside lane earlier before, but just so happy that we could have got it done. We got a penalty. I knew when we drove through that field after that penalty, and we ran down the leader in one green flag run. I knew we were going to be fast. Adam Tips gave me a run for my money, but happy 44's in victory lane.
Otti, we seen it. I mean, we seen you get the penalty and drive through the field, and we knew you had a hot rod all night long. I'll tell you, though, you didn't have any more competition all night than you did from that 8 car at the end of this thing. Tell us how that battle was with Steve Blankenship.
Yeah, he gave me a run for my money. I knew I knew as the run went longer and longer, we were going to get faster and faster. That's why I hated to see the first caution, and when the second caution came out, and I was watching Steve in practice, and he was probably one of the faster cars in the short run, so I knew he was able to do something. And he almost cleared me, but I drove it in deep to one, and I was shocked that he was getting that much momentum, and then made sense to me when he hit the wall. But great job. All lap traffic cars, none of them held me up, and I just had a blast tonight.
Well, once again, from all of us up here in the broadcasting booth and everyone at WFO, thank you, Robbie Otti, for everything that you've done for us last week and over the weekend with the recruiting of all these drivers. And congratulations again on your win tonight.
Thanks, man.
You did good, Robbie.
Thank Nation. I'd just like to thank BTB. I'd like to thank Mark Love, owner of BTB, and Heath Morris, and Kadari Staves helped me out there at the end. So
Awesome,
I'd like to thank those
Robbie.
guys.
Awesome.
Thanks.
We look forward to seeing you up here in the booth a lot more this season.
Yep. Thanks, Vern.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Robbie Oddie. Next up, we're going to try and find a 4-car, Mr. Wesley Whitfield. He's going to be your second place finisher. And Jared, you want to do this interview or Nation? Which one of you guys want it?
I think Jared wants it.
All right. Sure.
Well, we got to find him first. I'm looking for Wesley.
He's in the K&N lobby.
K&N lobby. We got one of those, don't we? Oh,
That
there
we
he
do.
is. He's there by all by himself. That's probably why I didn't see him. Wesley Whitfield, driver of normally of the 74, driver of the 4-car tonight. We got you up here in the broadcast booth, Vern, Nation, and Jared. Jared, you got this one?
Yeah, I'll take it. Wesley, first off, great finish tonight. Coming through second place there. How did you enjoy this race with the long green flag runs and the green flag pit stops? Did you have fun?
Long run. Yeah, I hit a whole lot better car on the long run.
Yeah, definitely showed there. Watching you guys race, it seemed like your car got better as the run went on there. Is that something that you work on a lot? The long runs versus just trying to go out and set fastest lap.
I'm normally a long run driver. I ain't the fastest driver, but tonight the car really come in late on in the run.
Good. Well, anybody? Again, congrats on the second place finish. Anybody you want to thank? Sponsors, family, friends.
Oh, I'd like to thank old Gardner Moss, Dale Gardner with Gardner Moss Propane Service, and my spotter Doug and my teammate Jeff. He got wrecked out, but altogether it was a good race for us. Y'all have a.
All right, Wesley. Again, congrats. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you, Wesley. And congratulations on your second place run here.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all putting this on for us.
No problem, buddy.
Have a good night, Wesley.
Back into the K&N lobby. All right, now we're going to get our third place finisher. And after doing a quick tally, he's going to be our driver of the day as well. That's going to be Garrett Helmlinger.
I'll take it.
Garrett Helmlinger, 5 votes, so we're going to hand this one over to Nation 01. And I know all the ladies are waiting to hear Nation do this interview.
No, I don't know why.
According to Greg Rourke. There you go, Nation.
Garrett.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
Man, was that finish as fun for y'all as it was for me?
Exactly. It was very fun. How you doing?
I'm great now. Oh, I was not expecting it to finish like that. When I hit the grass, I was like, this is all about to end. But, that was the hardest I've driven for a third in a really long time.
So you're happy?
Oh, I'm excited.
Dude, that's awesome. You wanna call me an asshole or anything? Because most people do.
Well, if you want to call you
I love you, Nation.
Smack you. All right.
Nah, bro. You did good, man. You did awesome. It was fun to watch. It was awesome.
It was a fun race. So I had a fast car all night. I spent 85% of the race just chilling on the high side, just waiting for something. Waiting for the end, and it paid off. I didn't pay off fully, but third place is fantastic. It's going to be great for the points. Adam did great in fourth behind us. A great day for the H&H Motorsports. Yeah, it was just a great day.
I called it on the broadcast.
You did awesome.
You and Adam had a hell of a race going on for third and fourth there at the end, and it was exciting to watch. But the other thing we have you in the booth for before you get out of here is you are WFO Racing League's driver of the day on the broadcast.
Awesome.
You got the most votes, so you got the driver of the day. You went out and finished third, had a great race, and put on a hell of a show at the end, and that's what it's all about, Garrett.
That's what I'm here for.
All right, Garrett, we appreciate having you over here, and I know from
Thanks, guys.
everyone at WFO, we owe you a big thank you for being here, buddy.
Thank y'all.
And again, congrats.
Take
on
care,
third
buddy.
place
You did
and
real
move
good.
you back down. All right, guys. I don't know from your seats, but where I was sitting, I seen a hell of a broadcast, hell of a race.
That it definitely was. It was a fantastic race all the way around by everybody.
Nation, what about you? Did you have a good time? Did you
Yeah.
get picked on by racing
Hell yeah, I
champions?
did. I always do.
Well, you know I did. I enjoyed it. That's why I like putting these things up on Tuesday and Wednesday now. It'd have to be something that was pretty exciting for me to get me out of that truck.
Dude, for some reason on the K&Ns, it's always, well, the trucks too, but I mean, it's always like way pumped.
That truck finish was close, and it'll probably go down in history as one of the best finishes at WFO.
It was very, very good. Very good.
The trucks at the checkered flag, I mean, they finished under green like the Can-Ins tonight, but at the checkered flag, they were side by side at the line, which you kind of expect that at Daytona and Talladega, the plate tracks.
Yeah, exactly.
But Garrett Helmlinger, and knowing how much he likes the plate tracks, I mean, seeing him be competitive up here in third tonight, and really looked like he had a car at the end that could have possibly fought for the win. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know how he didn't get at least second, but he got third. So
I mean, see a plate guy like that fighting up here on a mile and a half, that might be a good indication that he's going to be a heck of a competitor for this championship this season.
that's what you want.
Yes, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, from all of us over here at WFO Racing League, we want to thank you for coming to our broadcast. As always, like our broadcast, subscribe to us. We love the subscribers and we love the likes. We want to grow the league. We want to grow the broadcasting. We just want to reach out to more people, right?
Absolutely.
Y'all just don't want to hear me.
Oh, come on, Nation. You know the good news? I checked the tracking, and my new microphone will be here tomorrow. So possibly, fingers crossed, we'll have it hooked up for the broadcast tomorrow night.
Awesome.
That will be awesome, because this microphone really sounds like shit.
Yeah, compared to Nations, yours isn't great at all.
Well, I mean,
I got the same microphone he's got.
Maybe it's just your voice.
Not near as old as mine, probably, or been used as many hours as mine.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely not.
And I'll bet you that yours hasn't cussed as many people out as mine has either.
I bet.
It's cussed a lot of people out.
I bet it cussed as many as mine.
I'm just saying, I cussed a lot of people out.
You've heard me in some of those races, Nation.
Yeah, I've heard it, and yeah, you might beat me on the cussing people out.
All right, so hopefully, fingers crossed, FedEx will get that thing in here and I can get it set up in time for the broadcast tomorrow night. I know
And he's gonna cuss those people out.
we should. I think after I get a new microphone, we'll probably double the viewers.
But still, you're gonna cuss the FedEx guy out.
What am I cussing the FedEx guy out for if he brings it to me?
Because you'll find a reason to cuss the FedEx guy out.
Next time you're waiting on something from FedEx, the sumbitch will throw it out in the ditch.
You'd be like, you motherfucker, get that motherfucker shit back in here.
Cussing the FedEx guy out is kind of like cussing the cook out of the restaurant before you get your meal.
Right.
Yeah, don't cuss it out. Don't cuss him out before he brings you the package.
No, because you don't know what kind of anthrax shit that he done put in there. He probably, I don't even want to know what he did to the package before he delivered at that point, but hopefully, fingers crossed, no snow caught the FedEx truck up and he gets that sumbitch and package to me. But if they try to say they hit snow in Florida, they're lying.
For sure.
Are they doing the? Are we doing the podcast?
I don't know. We still got some people hanging on there, about 13 of them. So I guess I'm going to let one of them type in the chat and let us know if they want to hear the podcast.
Y'all want to hear the podcast?
I mean, we can keep it going for the podcast. We'll go down there to that after race drivers meeting where people are cussing each other out, and you guys will really hear a good time. What do you think?
Or a really bad time?
It'll be something like that, but we might be able to give them 5 or 10 minutes. If you're watching the broadcast now, and you type into the chat, yes, we would like to hear the podcast tonight, just somebody type a yes in and we'll do it.
I'm down with that.
It'll obviously take them a minute, Nation. Because when we say this here, they won't get it for another minute. All right, we got our yes.
All right, I hear a yes.
It's Jared. He's in here with us, but he's saying yes. So.
I'll say yes.
Jared, you don't want to hear this shit.
He said yes. He done cheated. We did pick up a few more subscribers so far. I haven't seen the total number for it yet, but we'll see it in a little bit. I will point out, and if Greg Rourke's still watching, Greg witnessed how many drivers or how many subscribers on YouTube we gained last week, and YouTube kindly took most of those away from us. And I think it might have been because we picked them up so fast that they're actually making sure we didn't use a bot.
They thought it was a bot. Yep.
Yep. So
I'm a bot.
Any of you that did subscribe last Wednesday night, because we really did pick up a lot after the truck broadcast, if it removed your subscription, you can thank YouTube for it because they took about 35 from us that we picked up. So
thank you, YouTube. You are so wonderful.
As a small league trying to grow our league and our YouTube channel, we appreciate YouTube taking half our subscribers away every time we gain more.
God damn it, YouTube, you're awesome.
All right, let's head down here and see what kind of shit we can cause in the K&N lobby.
This is going to be fucked up.
Oh, fun race, guys.
Yeah, heck yeah, man, it's a ball.
Man, it sucks though that I caused that caution on the what was that, 125. I thought I had more room there. That's my bad.
Nah, we had 9 of them.
What the fuck are we doing down here?
All right,
I was
guys,
like, man, I should be alright.
You're live on the WFO live stream. We're going to do our 10-minute or so podcast after the race.
Well, shit.
How many people were viewing?
Who's got funny jokes?
12 or
33 at one point.
We had 30 or so at one time, so it's damn good broadcast tonight. Good race.
Just an FYI, I'm not that guy.
There's people bugging out going, fuck that, I don't want to be on you.
Heck, I don't care. Bring it on. Let's go.
Well, we come in here and Hal Jr. immediately starts shooting off the cuss words.
Yeah.
He done scared 2 of them off. Come on, Junior.
The fucking Hal don't, or Junior don't know. Oh, he's still in here. Yeah, Junior, what the fuck happened?
I got in the car.
Fair enough. That's a
Well, that was the
argument.
beginning of the fucked up part.
But unlike you, I had the balls to race.
Hell yeah, tell him, Junior.
That's right.
Man,
But
I
you did
will
fine, man.
beat you into a fuckable ashtray.
What the?
What the hell?
All I gotta say
Sit down
is
and think about that.
You didn't have
Nation.
to make it
Purple.
gay, man. You could have kept it straight there.
wow.
Ashtray, man.
Damn it, man. Done went all gay on us on that one. A fuckable ashtray. What the hell kind of stuff is that, Nation?
You know how hard it is to beat somebody that hard.
I'm back.
I'm just wondering
Pretty
what a
hard.
fuckable ashtray is.
I have no idea.
Who's calling my name?
Junior,
Oh, what's up, Junior?
I told you during that recruitment race you could win that thing. Congratulations.
Thanks. You did a good job too. I mean, you just had a bit of trouble, I think, with Thomas, but anything else, you were fucking good.
No, I was trapped.
I mean, you weren't, but you
No,
kept
he
out of
wasn't
people's
lying.
way.
He was trash.
No, he kept out of people's way.
Yeah, get the fuck out of the way.
I had bigger problems with other
That's
people.
called
than
play
you.
Pac-Man.
Junior,
Man, I just-
you know that?
I just want to see a 5-lap heat race between Nation and Junior. That's all I want in life.
You know, actually, that's not a bad idea, Adi. And it's what it's going to turn into here is a grudge match. So we'll ask
Shit.
YouTube. YouTube, do you want to see a grudge match between Hal Jr. and Nation? Type yes in the broadcast.
You just see like
Oh, there it is.
spamming.
Yes,
I'll
right.
beat him like
Yes,
a-
it's happening.
I'll beat his ass like a red-headed stepchild.
Let me tell you
Shit.
something. And
Shit.
anyone that don't believe me, right? If you go back to last Wednesday night's broadcast, Nation told me towards the end of that thing that I better get my practice in before I get in that Cadillac at Daytona. because he's going to
Yeah,
beat
and you
my
won it
ass.
because I ran out of fuel.
And he's going to beat my ass, right? So Nation don't even finish the goddamn race, and I win it.
Grip hack.
So in your face,
Yeah.
Nation.
At Daytona.
I'm just calling grip hack.
Now he's
Here,
going
we'll
to
find-
whine like a little bitch.
Grip hacks. I was asking him what tires he had. I need some over my pit stall next time we got a little shootout like that. He was gone. He checked out. He was one other zip code.
He was
I was
out of
like-
here.
I was in second. He had a whole 10.5 seconds on me. I was like, dear Lord, where does he get this shit?
Adi put the hammer down tonight, but I'll tell you what, for a while in that race, and I know he's not in his chat right now, he's up
I'm in here.
watching it. No, Hal Lamy
Oh, Hal.
was fast.
Yeah, he had the long run for sure.
He bugged the fuck out.
Hal was the fastest.
That 3 car was the
Hal
fastest car on the track on the long run.
Yeah.
So you're
Now
lucky he had problems tonight, Adi, because I think that 3 might have had something for you.
Yeah, I was
I
racing
wasn't okay
in
with that.
practice.
Actually, I'm okay with him not doing well because I'll take him not getting as many points.
Damn.
That's true.
That's fucked
There's
up,
some
man.
stingy people in here.
Hey,
Damn.
what matters? What matters is that trophy at the end, right?
That's
Right?
It is. I mean, all that matters is you're right. It's your prerogative, though. I ain't gonna do that to Hal.
Well, I mean,
I would have.
if you think
Go ahead.
about it, guys, on my stat sheet, I do track laps led and poles now. So
So basically, what you're
So
doing.
Adi wants to track pole.
So he just
He's
keeps
keeping
on
track
putting
of
it in
the
there that he's
stats.
hacking. You see that?
Exactly. He's doing the stats now, right? So he knows when he's got to turn his hacks on.
yeah.
Vern,
We got
Exactly.
Vern, are you kidding me? The only person with over 1,000 laps led.
Who, you?
No, you, not me.
Who led over 1,000 laps?
Vern's got this thing
Your
called
career-
25 years of experience on here.
Your career stats. You're the only person with over 1,000.
Adam, the only
lap
one
led.
with the right answer.
Yeah, he's got 5 more years than I was born.
Damn, now I'm old.
You're like 10 over me.
Man, that's fucked up.
That's just how old I am.
That's not what I was getting at. I was saying your experience as well.
Experience is just a polite way of saying damn Vern's old.
Yeah, Vern.
Yes.
I was actually kind of hoping there at some point during the race you'd have pulled me up and been like, Junior, what happened? So I could use that whole I got in the car.
We thought about it. I didn't even think about it, or I would have, if we'd have thought about it up there. And of course, Nation ain't gonna say nothing because for half of
Fuck him, man. We tried to pull him up there the last time. He fucking bugged right the fuck out.
Nation's got his head up his ass after broadcast. The other half, he comes out to breathe and he starts talking to you, and then at the end of it, you can't shut his ass up.
Robbie, I was going
My
for the
bad.
pass on that one restart before the last one, and I was like, I was making a move on the outside. I had a great run, caution came out. I was like, damn, I'm gonna take tires. Hopefully everybody follows me in. Wrong. Nobody followed me in.
Yeah, dude, I was like,
Fucked up.
with this new clutch thing. That one time when I
Yeah, you like stopped in front of me. I was like, ah!
it just didn't go. I had to get the RPMs up.
I haven't
Yeah.
drove the cars. I haven't been in the car since this update tonight, because I broadcasted tonight. Tell me about this new clutch update.
So like, if you just let off the clutch, your car will just not go.
Yeah, because that's how it works.
Well,
It's realistic. I didn't stall tonight because I had the right RPMs. Yes.
I stalled on one
not,
of the restarts.
Yeah, on this one. He stalled in front of me, and I was like, oh, and I nailed him. I mean, it gave me 0x, but I nailed him.
Cool because you could never stall it before, and I always thought that was so fake. So if they added that in, that's actually pretty cool.
Tell you what, that makes saving fuel a lot harder.
Yes, it will.
Hey, can we load in from that beta screen on every race? Because that is awesome.
You can, and I don't know if you noticed it. Someone else did earlier, and I did. The graphics look better in the beta UI.
Yeah, it's so much better.
Oh yeah, the graphics are 100 times better.
So we may have learned something by happy accident tonight. I'll have to look at the broadcast on YouTube to see how clear it was, but I moved up to about 3000 bit rate and then went in the beta UI, so maybe the broadcast will look better too.
Yeah, hopefully.
We'll see.
Yeah,
I haven't
it looks
looked
pretty
yet.
good. I'm watching it right now. Looks pretty good.
We got
Oh, Nation,
720
by the
or you
way.
got a 1080 option now.
What up?
I don't know.
Better
Check it
cancel
when you
your
get
eye.
a chance and see. It's
Vern.
probably going to be a 720.
720 HD is what it's got.
Okay.
Vern, you got the points up to date, sir?
No, when I get this done, this broadcast done, I'll work on it. I can't do it while I'm broadcasting because I don't
Oh,
want
we're
to
still
give
live?
secrets.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still live.
You got that after race podcast going.
I thought we stopped it.
Yeah, for about 10 minutes, so we can go down here and I can let you cuss all the people on YouTube out, but
Here, Mary Nation.
Nation usually.
Okay.
Vern, I gotta tell you, the one thing that came to my mind,
Damn.
finishing where I finished, is like, man, I just missed my opportunity to have a talk with Vern.
You did by one spot, but tonight you missed the
One spot.
opportunity to talk to Nation.
You know what? I based off what I'm hearing, Nation was a little aggressive. Everyone was like, "F you, Nation," on the post-race interviews. I hear.
That's all right.
I didn't know it was up there, and then I heard a
You
voice.
don't think I hear that at work every day?
Well,
I don't blame them for saying that in their post interviews.
Nation
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
like
how to
fuck 'em.
soften it up. You finish third in a race, and he's like, "Hey, motherfucker, you know you got third, right?"
No shit. So that's a Garrett.
Instead of saying congratulations on your third place finish, he's like, "Hey, motherfucker, you finished third."
I don't want to sugarcoat it.
People are like, "I'm not a motherfucker," and then the whole argument starts.
Oh, Nation, you better stay away from iRacing. That thing you said about 3 months, you better start that Wednesday night because you got to race again. I'm telling.
What are you doing, the Pornhub car again?
I can do the Pornhub car.
You gonna put it on a broadcast?
You're gonna put it on a broadcast.
Oh no, I'm a broadcast. If you have the Pornhub car, you put that on there, not me.
I'm gonna put it on your car.
I'll tell you right now, I didn't put a car on that track tonight. Whatever paint you guys choose to run is your business, not mine.
Fuck yeah, man. Why don't you put that Pornhub out there?
All right, boys, I got to call it a night. I will catch y'all tomorrow evening. The trucks.
You'll be fine as long
See
as
you,
neither
bud.
one of them don't make their way over to this broadcast.
Yo, Rachel, why do you have the fridge up? Put this in.
They'll say we emailed you about that once.
Thanks.
Hey, Adi, we don't care if your fucking fridge is open.
Sorry, but I do. So sorry.
Well, we don't.
Well, sorry, but I do.
The broadcast, just so you guys know, the little podcast we got going, I'm gonna go ahead and end it so I can do the points for tonight for you guys.
Adios, amigos.
So say bye to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm the idiot one.
All right, YouTube, that's going to be it for our little podcast tonight. I'm glad all you guys tuned in. It was a lot of fun. I know it was a good broadcast. I'll go back and rewatch it to make sure. Hopefully the new microphone comes in tomorrow night and I can start sounding like a human and not some kind of robot. Thank you again. We'll see you tomorrow night for the WFO Racing League's Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. It's also going to be right here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. We'll see you then. Thank you again.